Part 3 coming up. Champlain Park, Coon Rapids. Who's that ref kind of in view? Well, where's that weak side D? I don't know if it's fair or not, but these guys being the Mike guys, JBO and Trumbull, they videotaped extra, so I'll put it on there. I'm only saying that because there's 16 minutes left to tape. While they're working around here, my thought typically is I want the best look and I want to be 6 feet away. Oh, Trumbull's ripping on me to hold my wash. And JBO is clarifying it is from Trumbull. Always, always. Well, there's a kind of a, not necessarily lull in action. But, alright, we got a stoppage here. We got two, this might be the too many men. Okay, now I'm talking to this coach and he's just whining about 2 minute man. I'm like, hey, I heard you. I understand your complaint. You know. And I just left it at that. I heard you. I got you. Yeah, I understand. Okay, turn the page, buddy. In the grand scheme of things, you're going to do very well in this game. I can tell. Because I'm Karnak the Magnificent. No, I can just tell by the way the game's going to unfold. And we got the end of the first period. But it's like, why get your undies in a bunch over that? Okay, he's showing the scoreboard. Showing something here. That doesn't look like me. That doesn't look like my manner. Is it? No, that's not me. Is it? Is that me? That looks like me, the high guy. You just tell by a guy's mannerisms. See? That up top, that's what I would do. What was I going to talk about during a lull in conversation? I was going to talk about something. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. I'm going to take this time to talk about one of the things that I think is real important. And if you've had a chance to look on my blog site, the Hockey Referee blog, and you look at that, and you see the links on the right-hand side, and I got the story of my USA Hockey is different than yours. And yes, I know I haven't put up the last video on there yet. I will. I'm too busy videotaping you guys. But I'll put the last chapter to that saga. And so if you haven't listened through all those videos, you should go do that. Because it really forms a foundation for what we're working on here. And one of the things that I think is very important is, number one, the people who are training and developing you need to have been there and done that. Okay? There are a lot of good grassroots evaluators, mentors, and all that jazz. but they're good for level 1s and 2s. I think if you're instructing a group, this is a strong belief of, oh, look at that partition. Is it? Oh, what are we looking at? My pants? There's no short pants on this guy. Okay, but I think it's very important that those instructing need to be at least as good as you or better. I think that is very, very, very important. They need to have been there and done that. I always use the analogy, would you take advice on how to be wealthy from a poor man? Would you take diet and nutrition advice from somebody who's obese? Of course not. So why would you take refereeing advice for somebody who hasn't done anything higher than Bantam's Junior Gold? And if you're looking to get to a higher level, or somebody, you know, if you're grassroots and you want to work a Bantam A state tournament, you should be getting advice from somebody who has refereed a Bantam A state tournament. Bang! And the Coon Rapids Cardinals score. Referee hockey 3-2. Right? Alright, this is where the coach got real. He thought there should have been a check from behind. I don't think we see that, do we? He was real fired up about that. I'm like, give me a break. That was like a love tap. So, I gotta keep my eye on the clock here. Okay. So number one, you need to... No, we don't see it. Two guys were veering toward kind of 2 points converging at one spot in the distance. One guy ran, now he wanted to check from behind after the whistle. I was like, you gotta be kidding. That's not that bad. It's not that bad, coach. I saw it. It's not that bad. I think he's just reaching. It's alright. You know, I got no problem with that. So, don't be a dinkus about it, and he wasn't. It was cool. Okay, other thing about development I think is very true, and the thing that made my USA Hockey different from yours was the guys who taught me could go do it. Okay, you know that those who can do, those who can't teach. I think in refereeing, those who can do and those who can should teach as well. You've got to be a... I want to see this one again. I didn't think this was much. This guy just got rolled. Yeah, I don't get a real good look. I think he just banged his... everything was down. I mean, that's what I said right away. Everything was down, down, down. I got a good look, good angle, good sight line. Sticks and gloves were totally down. Checked the guy hard, shoulder to shoulder. And the guy just banged his shoulder on the boards real hard. What, I got 3-2? What are you showing? Shots? What are you showing here? Come on, camera guy. Get a skill. So, to wrap up this 6.5 minute dissertation, bingo. Biscuit in the basket. Okay, I'm trailing all the attacking guys out of the zone, knowing that I got myself between the blues and the whites. My 6.5 minute dissertation wrap up. You need to get advice from people who've been there, done that. Oh, zooming in on the NC2A sticker. Maybe I should wear my USA Hockey crest in this game. What's the difference, I tell you? Ah, this is where guy was being a dinkus. Malinkus. We got time? Not really. Let's go to the next next part. Tip.